Well, good morning, Kettlebrook family. Again this week, Ryan and I here with you, just giving you some brief updates. This has become kind of our welcome announcements, if you would, for the week. Some things coming up that we want you to be aware of. Number one is that we are going to be doing communion this Sunday. And I know that sounds crazy in light of what's going on, but we're going to try to prepare you and equip you to be ready to do that in your own home. So look below for a couple of resources to get you prepared for that, because we'd like you to have bread in a cup ready for Sunday. We're going to do that.
Yeah. Morning, Kettlebrook. We're also going to link, the blood is still needed now as much as ever, so we're going to have some resources for blood drives. And we're also going to link up and put at the bottom of this email some instructions. People have thought about how do we make masks to help our healthcare providers who are in desperate need, so we're going to give instructions on that too with a PDF.
Yeah. Thirdly, I spent some time with Kim Monninger this week. As our pastor, children, and families, we wanted to hear from Kim. Obviously, we can't see one another in the same way that we would, but if you're home with kids and the walls seem to be getting smaller and smaller in your home, we just wanted to spend some time with Kim Monninger. So if you look in the link below, there's going to be another video. If you're a family and you want to engage with that, Kim and I spent some time wrestling through what does it look like to lead our families in following Jesus in the midst of this time.
Now more than ever, we need to depend upon God in prayer. And so this upcoming week, both Troy, Steve, and myself are each going to lead a 1-hour time slot for prayer, and we'll give instructions on how to sign up if you'd like to be a part of that via Zoom.
Another thing that we've heard is there's obviously a desire for us to engage in music worship. Some of you love to engage in worship through song, and some of our teams are longing to engage in worship through song, but they can't even gather together anymore. So one of our team leaders, Christian Naval, spent some time in front of his piano just the other night. And so we have linked that as well to this. If you want to spend some time, he spent about 30 minutes going through about 5 different songs that you could sing along with your family at home or with yourself. It'd be nice to see a familiar face leading us in that way. And so we may be doing that on an ongoing basis with some of our leaders. This is the first installment of that.
Yeah, thanks, Troy. Lastly, too, we have some resources that we linked at our YouTube page last Sunday and probably at kettlebrook.org. One of those was handing out letters. Obviously, the situation has changed. We just want us to, be aware of what the government has asked of us and not kind of push the limits of that, but also try and be creative in, are there other ways that we could still reach out and love and serve our neighbors? A couple cool stories. Both Troy had a story of someone he knew, and I had a story of someone who reached out to me that because we linked that and because they heard about that, they did that in their own neighborhoods, and they're not even a part of Kettlebrook. So praise God. Continue to pray that God would allow us and his people, even outside Kettlebrook, to love and serve our neighbors.
Yeah, so continue to live on mission. This is the time for us to be equipped to be the saints and do the work of the ministry. So Kettlebrook family, we love you. We're praying for you, and we'll see you again on Sunday morning as we walk through the fellowship around the table and what the Lord has for us in this time. God bless.